Okay, so here is a short video on the exit ticket. You clicked on the link that said Concept 12.0 exit ticket. It had a due date on it. It was right here. Let's see if we go back to the classroom home page. If we go all the way back to the beginning, we go back to classes, and you're gonna log in, and you're gonna go right to 8.1. You're going to go to your math class, or you're going to go to 8.2, whichever math class is yours. Let's see here, 8.1 right there. It looks like we have 16 students logged in. 8.2 already has 23. Nice job, 8.2, kicking butt. 8.1, thanks for getting 16 of you in there. Tomorrow we need everyone. All right, so when you get in here, you kind of click on that classwork. This stream, this is a place for posting comments. You might read some comments that I leave there regularly. Today I wrote, apparently the video I thought was uploaded yesterday is not there. I need to find another way to make it work. Hey, I got a YouTube channel set up, so we can go into the classwork and find that. But anyway, there are comments here. You can make appropriate comments that are related to the topic, to math class only. Could you help me find the video? I think I've looked everywhere I know to look, but I can't seem to find it. Thanks for your time and effort. That's great. That's right on task. That's what we need. Okay, anything inappropriate, and we'll shut down the comment area here. The site is blocked. Which one? I'll fix it. That's the place to make a little comment about problems, concerns, or things that you might need or you're not finding. Okay, if we go into the classwork, we go here to the exit ticket. And it brings you right here. It says Concept 12.0 exit ticket. The first thing I did was type in my name. I clicked this little next arrow, and that brings me to the first question. Okay, the first question is the expression 54 minus b is equivalent to a positive integer. Positive integer. Okay, so it's got to be a positive whole number when b is equal to what? So I have to replace b with something that's going to make this expression equivalent to a positive integer. Okay, so I need it to be a whole number. So whatever is going to be the square root, whatever I'm finding the square root of, has to have a whole number. Okay, and we can't get a negative number if we're taking the square root, right? We're looking for a positive integer, so that one gets crossed out right away. Okay, now if I subtract 54 from 54, I get 0, and the square root of 0 is 0. That's not positive or negative, right? So let's cross that one out. How about 54 minus 16? If I do 54 minus 16, 54 minus 16 equals 38. Oh, wait a minute. I need to go back. Let's look at this again. B is equal to, okay, I can't cross out that negative 10 because b is equal to. So let's try this. 54 minus negative 10. I need the square root of that. We eliminated 54, that was fine, but 54 minus negative 10 is the square root of 64, and the square root of 64 is 8, and 8 is a positive integer. So what I would do in that case, right, I'm back here, I would select negative 10, I'd click on that, and then I'd click the next arrow, and the next question that I'm going to come to is this one right here, exit ticket 2. So let's check that one out. When 5 root 20 is written in simplest radical form. The result is k root 5. What is the value of k? So really what this is asking me to do is write this in simplest radical form. So I need to take out any perfect squares. So I'm going to take 5 root 20. And I know that the square root of 20 is the same thing as the square root of 4 times the square root of 5, which is equivalent to 5 times the square root of 4 times the square root of 5, which is equivalent to 5 times 2 root 5, which is equal to 10 times the square root of 5. And I'm looking for the value of k. What is the value of k? And k is right here. So what's the value of k? Well, that's 10. It's this one right here. So once again, I'm back in that test. I'm going to select that. And I'm going to click the next arrow and move on. Okay, I'm going to do one more with you guys. Number 3. Let me see if I can find that. Number 3. Uno más. Now, this one says the expression the square root of 72 minus 3 root 2 written in its simplest radical form is. So I need simplest radical form. So I'm going to rewrite this. Square root of 72 minus the square root of 3 root 2. And I'm going to find any perfect squares that I can divide evenly, that I can divide 72 evenly by. So 72 divided by 4. 72 divided by 4 equals 18. Hey, there's another perfect square in there, so I can use something bigger because 18 is 9 times 2. So I'm going to do 72 divided by 9. 72 divided by 9. That equals 8. There's a perfect square in there. I'm going to keep going. 72 divided by 16. That's 4.5. 72 divided by 36. If you already knew this, don't take the steps. If you know the square root of 36 times the square root of 2 is equal to 72, subtract the square root of 3. Oh, that's a mistake right there. Got to get rid of that. Square root of 3 root 2. And I know, now I'm going to drop down again, that the square root of 36 is 6 times the square root of 2 minus 3 root 2. Now, we learned earlier that if we're subtracting radicals, this radicand has to be the same, and then what we can do is combine the positive 6 and the negative 3. Positive 6 and negative 3. 6. Oh, don't want that color. 6 minus 3 equals 3 times the square root of 2. 3 root 2. So your choice is going to be that one right there. So one more time back into that test. Let's see if I can. 3 times the square root of 2. It should be that one right there, right? That's what we said. 3 root 2, yep. Okay, make that choice. Go on to the next one. I'm going to let you guys finish this quiz up on your own. I hope you enjoyed your first day in the online classroom. I'm figuring it out. We'll have another day tomorrow, and we'll continue moving forward together. Have a great evening, you guys, and enjoy the ride.